So what happened to week 15? So the last time we were together, I told you that I was giving you an update on my weeks 13 and 14, but that was actually weeks 14 and 15. So typical Tia, to be honest. Week 13 was included with my 90-day update, and I just lost count. It's hard to keep up with all the weeks if I'm not looking at all the trackers. Never mind that I do math for a living, and I'm also currently back in school getting my accounting and finance degree. It is what it is, but let's get to it. In our appearance driven social system, toxic productivity and diet culture are considered especially heinous. In Denver, Colorado, a dedicated goal getter seeking to crush these vicious lies is the founder of an elite squad known as Heal Thy Spirit. These are her stories. All right, I want to welcome you all, whether you're on a weight loss journey, using medication as a tool or not, or if you're just entertained by the lives of others. Either way, you're welcome here. If it's your first time tuning in, I'll let you know that I'm Tia. I'm a 45-year-old empty nest mom of 3 boys. I've been in Denver, Colorado for just over 2 years. I was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia, but spent a decade in Silver Spring, Maryland until the kids all graduated from high school. And then we briefly moved back to Northern Virginia for about a year. That's where my other half is from. And he got transferred to Denver in 2022. I love Jesus, and I've been struggling to lose weight my entire life. I previously lost over 80 pounds after lap band surgery in 2011, but as you can see, I've gained most of it back. And you can go back and watch some of the older videos that I posted over the last couple weeks if you want to get that whole story. At the time of this recording, which is Saturday, August 24th, 2024, I have been on Zepbound since April 21st of this year, 2024. So right at 4 months. I'm not a doctor, not a dietitian or a nutritionist, and I'm not giving you any medical, nutritional, or theological advice, just sharing my story. All right, let's get to the details because we have a standing Saturday morning movie date, and I have not showered yet since I worked out this morning. First, when we were together last time, I weighed in at 221.6, and that was at the end of week 15, not 14, as previously mentioned. That was August, or a week later, August 4th, or sorry, at the end of week 15, August 4th, I weighed 221.6, which was a gain of 1.2 pounds from the previous week. When I recorded that update, it was on a Thursday, and I was already down to 218.2. So, I thought everything was good. Sunday rolls around. So the end of week 16, and I was again 221.6. So no loss or no gain from week 15 to 16. At the end of week 17, which was Sunday, August 18th, I was down to 219.4. So in the end of week 17, that was a loss of 2.2 pounds. My shot day and my official weigh day is tomorrow, but I have some changes coming, which I'll get into briefly towards the end of the video. So I just wanted to reveal my weight loss for this week too, which is now week 18. So you're getting 16, 17, and 18 all in one swoop. And I promise I won't be delayed on what's coming the next couple of weeks. But as I was saying, my shot day and weigh day is tomorrow. This morning, I weighed in at exactly 218.0. So far this week, I'm down 1.4, assuming I don't screw it up today. So what went wrong? Well, I am actually going to share my screen with you and show you my tracker because and it's a lot. I'm sorry, I'm a weirdo. Hopefully you can see that okay. But if we go to, right where we left off, so this is um, week 15. And what I do is I put the shot date and number here. Um, and then the dose that I'm on, I'm currently on 7.5, and the location of where I'm doing the shot. So tomorrow I will have shot 19, probably around 8:30 a.m. And it'll be 7.5. I have two left in 7.5. I know previously I said that I don't like doing my thigh, but I actually did some research here. I've been keeping track. These are all my injection sites, and you don't see that there's much, I don't notice that there's much of a difference with it. And I, in the beginning, rotated everywhere, but I've only ever done my thighs in one rotation because I just didn't like, because I can feel it. But I don't know if the bruises are still there. If you can see them, I'm not sure. But I did get a bruise last week and the week before in my arms, even though those are like my favorite. And I do always rotate. So I'll do my, as you can see, I'll do my stomach, and then I'll do my arm, and then I'll do my stomach, and then I'll go back to my arm. But I think I want to throw in the thighs for the next 2 weeks, these last two rounds of 7.5. And then I'm going to go ahead and move up to my thigh. And I noticed that like I've been keeping track of whenever I lose over 2 pounds. So I kind of pulled them out and put them over to the side here. And, typically it's always when I'm injecting there. It also appears that the right side tends to have better results. I mean, these were larger numbers, but they were also in the beginning on the left side. So I don't know, but I'm going to go with my right thigh this week, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Now, I changed the dates. I went through this morning and kind of updated the tracker and changed the dates because on September 13th, I have to get a colonoscopy, and I'll have to switch a week or skip a week. So I decided, and that's on a Friday, the 13th. Great. But I'll have to skip a week. And I meant to start to switch it to Friday yesterday, but I forgot. So I'm just going to stick with Sunday. And then next week on August 30th, I'm going to do probably my left thigh on the 30th Friday. And then I won't have a shot on the 8th. So that'll mean when I do the colonoscopy, it'll be exactly 2 weeks since my last shot. They told me to skip a week, but I just felt weird about it. So I'm just gonna move it to Friday, do that shot, skip the Friday, the 8th. So that'll be 2 full weeks when I have the procedure. So, let you know how that goes as well. But I wanted to pull up the tracker here because I keep meticulous notes, as you can see. I haven't been filling in like my side effects. I don't really have many. The thing that's been consistent, I think, and like I said, I don't know if it's because of my plasma or because of because I donate plasma, but and get cold. I'm cold all the time. I'm only in a tank top right now and with no heater on because I worked out already this morning. So my blood's still pumping. And so there's that. But I'm cold all the time. Always have on a sweater, always wear my heater, always have a blanket when I'm sitting in the living room watching TV or whatever. So that's the one thing, and also the fatigue as well. So right now I'm donating plasma on Wednesdays and Fridays. And yesterday I did stay up till like 9-ish, I think. But this also just kind of gives me at a glance because I like to look at what my calorie goal was. And, I definitely, as you can see, have been struggling to hit my actual goals. These are the average calories week to week. I don't have this week in there yet because I have all day to still input on my Fitness Pal. But the weeks that, like the week that I gained, I was actually under my calorie count. But when I went a little over, if you see like the negative, I have to double check that because I may have been, no, I was definitely under with 1192. That wasn't even 1200 calories average per day, which is not good. My goal right now, that's recalibrated with my 20 pounds loss, is I think 1296 or 1300. I met with my nurse practitioner earlier this week and she told me to shoot for that, get back into the 1400 range. So I'm going to really try to eat more. But as you can see, even with that, my protein, and make this a little bit bigger because I don't know how it looks on the screen. But even with that, my protein is, higher on the weeks, regardless of whether, I hit the calories or not. And that video is still coming, I promise. I'm batch recording this weekend, so that'll be out probably tomorrow, the protein video and my DEXA scan video. But I mean, I'm doing pretty well with getting the protein in. Carbs, I'm not doing low carb. I don't even know what what I should be at. But and the blue highlights are just kind of like the end of the month. So that's why they're that color, like for the end of 4 week, in 4 week increments since I started on the 21st. So like every 4 weeks. So it doesn't mean anything special. So when I found that I had my biggest drop, I actually had, was around, 1250 in calories. But I was way below because I must have had a lot more exercise during that week. So anyway, I haven't filled in my water for the last few weeks, but I have been doing better and I don't have the bottle here. So I'll talk about it on my next video about how I've been increasing my water recently. But, at the end of this, so at the end of week 18, I am down 1.4 pounds this week, 22.8 pounds total. So as you can see over the last month, it's been, slow moving. Partially to blame. I know I have not been I've been exercising every week, but not my 4 or 5 days because the school term just ended and I had a lot of work last week. And I've been working a little bit of overtime at my full-time job. So, I think Jill, I don't know if you watched 2.0 Mommy, she was talking about prioritizing her fitness as, making that, having to let some other things go. And unfortunately, this last couple of weeks, exercise has been the thing that I've had to let go because the other areas of my life kind of have taken a little bit of a priority. So that is the update for weeks 15 if you want to refresh, 16, 17, and 18. I will be back soon to let you know how things are going in week 19. And I hope you have or enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.